Hello, everybody. Today, my topic is Gainesville, Arkansas. My general purpose today is going to be informing, and I will be informing the audience a little bit about the history of Gainesville, Arkansas. Gainesville's history saw it voted to be the county seat in the 1840s. It saw the organization of the 5th Arkansas Infantry Regiment in the 1860s, and it saw the influence the railroads had during the start of the 1880s. With that being said, did you know that the very small community of Gainesville, Arkansas used to be a very prosperous and thriving settlement and was once the county seat for Greene County from the 1840s to the early 1880s? These small towns we tend to overlook have some of the deepest connections to history, and one like Gainesville, Arkansas, is a town with a couple of historical connections. Today, I will talk about Gainesville's history being voted the county seat, the connection it had with the Confederate Army, and the influence the railroads had at the time. The location, which we know as Gainesville, is voted to be the new county seat in the 1840s. With it being voted to be the new county seat, it was named Gainesville because it gained the county seat. It served as the headquarters for the Greene County government for 44 years until it was voted that the new seat would be moved to Paragould in 1884. When the seat was moved, the majority of the population moved with it. Now, to this day, the community of Gainesville is mostly made up of farmers and then like a couple of close-knit housing communities. The early 1860s in Gainesville was a place for all men from all over Greene County to come enlist for the war. At the time, this was the Civil War that was happening. The group became known as the 5th Arkansas Infantry Regiment of the Confederate Army and was organized in Gainesville for 1 year in state service before being moved to Confederate service in July 27th, 1861 at Pocahontas, Arkansas. The early 1880s saw a huge change in Gainesville with the construction of the Missouri Pacific Railroad and the Cotton Belt Railroad. In 1884, with the rapidly growing new town of Paragould, it was voted that the new city would be the new county seat, and that marked the beginning of the decline of Gainesville. With people leaving Gainesville, the once thriving settlement turned into nothing but farmland, only leaving a few memorable moments in its history. One of those memorable moments for Gainesville, even though it's no longer a town, just a little unincorporated community, was that from the 1840s all the way up to the 1880s, for 44 years, it maintained that county seat. Another historical moment, and not a lot is known about it, is that Gainesville once had a hotel called the Snodgrass Hotel during in 1873. Another historical moment was in 1892, a fire came through and wiped out the rest of the Gainesville business district. In conclusion, Gainesville used to be a thriving community in the mid 1850s that saw the organization of the 5th Arkansas Infantry Regiment and maintaining the county seat for over 40 years till its decline due to the construction of the railroads and the growing of the new city, Paragould. So, next time when you're driving through Gainesville, take a moment to stop and just kind of think that some of these small towns do have a little bit of history, and sometimes people tend to overlook it. Gainesville, though, being a historical moment for that, being a town that was surviving and thriving between the 1840s to the 1880s. Thank you.